Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 21 New Heights Classic. It's been a great start to the season, lots of shockers, 2 overtime games, some amazing highlights, but we are here, the New Heights Classic, the defending national champions Penn State and Coach Dave. We've got the Season 19 champ, Florida State, the best team in the country on paper, number 1 versus number 2, going at it. This is the SFA, of course. It's an online dynasty, ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime to claim an open team, set your schemes, and build your way to a national championship. The road starts here, the New Heights Classic, NRG Stadium. It's going to be big. I've already gotten Penn State's trophy. It's in my front entry. I'm gonna take it and ship it to Dave today, so check out that video soon when he gets it here in the next week or two. But yeah, this is it. Now Penn State has taken a drawback though a little bit, so they're definitely going to not be favored in this game. But of course, number 1 always is the defending champ. You got to beat the champ to be number 1. So let's see what happens. As always, we're going to go through both rosters in a game day style game, and then we'll jump on in. So should be a blast here. And new quarterback starting here for Florida State, Adrian Brink, the junior. He's 92 overall. At running back, they still have Clark Bibick. At wide receiver, it's Cody Webb, transfer from Ohio State, Bert Rouge, Kenneth Smith, and Joey Holiday. Stu Strupa here at tight end. Offensive line, McGuire, Tube Sucks, SFA player, Courtney Murphy, Moose Carmichael, and Clemens. On defense, you got Maurice McKnight and Duncan McCush. And then you got Clayton and Blanchard here at defensive tackle. Ronell Neidhart, SFA player. Jonte Tuna and Angela Washburn, and Jeff Grant. And at corner, you got Talon Crowley, SFA player, DeAndre Goins, and Gardner Taltree, the SFA IGR, the 7-foot corner. We'll see how he plays in this type of an environment. Gonna be wild. At safety, you got Larson and LeJonte Liggins. Stetson McPeters, their kicker, is gonna be Sonnenberg. And they are taking on Penn State. Coach Dave, way down here. They are led by redshirt freshman Matt Mason, so we'll see how he plays today. Rode McKnight is back for his senior year. Wide receiver John Williams, Eduardo Gladney, Tim Nolan, the same receivers they had last season. Aaron Hawley and Anthony Thompson. Offensive line looks like this. So they lose the great quarterback, but their offense gets better though outside of that. On defense, you got Dondrea Hummer, Joe Rogers, Otis Connors, SFA player, and Ashlyn Torello. At linebacker, Brent Boyd, Harley Sewell coming over from Oklahoma, and Tony Calzone. At corner, you got Andre Pickens, Bo West, and Makiki Soto. And at safety, you got Ty Trask and Kerry Scoville, same starters as last year. So very much still the same team. So still, it's up to you how you kind of think this team's going to play. Are they going to find the same style they did at the end of the year, or will they crumble under the pressure? They are 10-point underdogs. So let's get the Bobanos going. FSU's a 10-point favorite. Penn State, can they defend the land? Neutral site, of course. So, Jackie Moon, if you're here, or Dave, if you're here, let me know what jerseys you guys want. Sorry if you hear Natia whining in the background. She's being a big baby right now. Alright, I don't see either. Of course, Penn State just going to go with the naturals. Nothing crazy. And I know that Jackie Moon is a purist. It's the worst thing. He's the best team on paper, and he's a purist jersey-wise. It's just a no-fun league over there. Welcome in, Mad Sam. We got the New Heights Classic here. Penn State and Florida State. Blood Frogs are still awful. You don't know ball. You do not know ball. Alright, so let's jump on into the game. Florida State taking on Penn State. New Heights Classic. First game day of the season. Should be a banger. Should be a banger. So here we go. All right, season 21. Clark Vivek was a Heisman finalist last year. Will he do it this year? Here we go. So it will be a Penn State to start with the ball. The defending national champions. And they get out to the 20-yard line. So here comes Matt Mason, the new quarterback. Of course, taking over for your cover athlete, Thad Russell. SFA legend. So, offense is largely still the same. Really, the only other starter you don't see is J.H. Schmidt, which graduated, but Holly was an impact player last year. They still have Rode McKnight. He's the full-time starter now. So, 4 men to the right side. It's a keeper for Matt Mason and a first down to start his career. What a start. Matt Mason gets 7 to start it. Split backs. Quick option here for Matt Mason. Floats it. Ball on the ground. It's picked up. Florida State's going to start the season with the scoop. Oh, he couldn't score. DeAndre Goins trips. He had a scoop and score in the playoff against Ohio State. What a start to the game. Here comes Florida State new quarterback. And that's off the helmet. Adrian Brink. Remember, we've got some quarterbacks who've never played in the SFA before. Second and 10. Great field position. They'll hand it off to Clark Vivek. And down he goes. So a 3rd and 5 to start the drive. 3rd and 5. 4 wide. Brink yams it over middle. Hits his man. Stiffies him. It's Bert Rouge. Transfer from Ohio State. How did you guys let Rouge go to Florida State? I will never know. 1st and 10. Handoff for Clark Vivek. He finds some wiggle. He spins inside the 5. This is largely the same Penn State defense. They just have Harley Sewell now instead of Koala Cruz. 2nd and 4. Handoff to the outside. Broken tackle. Vivek, he can't get there. Tony Calzoni got there first. So a 3rd and 2. Can they keep him out of the end zone? Offset eye. Handoff. Vivek. Touchdown, Florida State. They take the lead here in the New Heights. Florida State was a massive favorite to go back-to-back for the first time in SFA history. And Ohio State ruined it. Now Penn State, this was supposed to be the semifinal last year. So can Penn State settle in?
Man left, man left. Four down, four down. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
First and 10, Matt Mason. Just give it to Rode. Oh, look at the reverse field! Rode McKnight, what a play! Look at him reverse his field all the way. That's the kind of star-studded play Penn State's going to need to win this game. You got to take the pressure off the quarterback. Flip backs. Mason dumps it off Road. Broken tackle, couldn't stay in bounds. Need Matt Mason to settle in here. Completes his first pass. 4 wide. Road takes it, gets hit hard. It'll be 3rd and 2. Like the push the offensive line is getting. So 3rd down. Split backs, it's a keeper for Mason, and he gets the first. He had to break a tackle to do it. Hear the "We Are" chants here at NRG Stadium. Motion. It's a quick throw. Risky business. He does get it to Tim Nolan, but he loses a yard. That nickel corner almost picked that off. Instead, he just lays the wood. 2nd and 11 now from the 42. Definitely a lot of pressure starting your career in the New Heights Classic for Mason. Hand off, and down goes Nolan. Maurice McKnight. So it'll be a 3rd and long now. 4 wide. The snap. Mason yams into the turf. Oh no. Thanks for coming out, Penn State. The #1 ranking was nice for a minute. Cannot believe this program won a national championship, folks. So now Florida State returns. So Florida State takes over. My God, look at that right tackle. Is that Tony Tube Socks? My God, dude's a monster. Andrea Hummer, rest in peace as he goes down. Clark Vivek gets himself 7. We're about halfway through this first quarter. Florida State already in control. Adrian Brink will drop back. It's a screen pass, and they bring him down in the backfield. Nice play. Is that Otis Connors? The SFA IGR making his debut. It's now 3rd and 9. Brink. Clean pocket, dumps it off. Vert Rouge can't get the first. So Penn State gets off the field. Nicely done. I remember, even though they're a great offense, Adrian Brink has still never played a down of live SFA football. This one's returnable. Oh, he splits the blockers, gets out to the right side. What a return for Seymour. All right, can Mason settle down here? This might just have to be a Road McKnight legacy game. Quick throw on the bubble. He catches it in stride. That's Eduardo Gladney. Former one-star SFA player. He was a critical part of that national championship run. 4 wide. Remember, folks, pipeline prospects are being revealed today. As there goes Matt Mason. He gets 15. Nice run there for Mason. So 7-0, they're hanging tough. Nobody's giving them a chance in this game. Motion for Gladney, they'll hand it off to him. And he can't get out wide. McKnight got off his block. Maurice McKnight already living in the backfield. Should have cut up field right there. Second and 12. And off Eduardo, and down he goes. Third and 9 now. The snap, it's a screen pass out to Rode. He has to make a play and he can't. So 4th down yet again for Penn State. Defense has been superb so far for Florida State. Penn State's just going to have to play good defense of their own here. Angles this towards the sideline, and it's dropped. He hurdles! Oh my God, what a return. Holiday giving us some entertainment here. Almost fumbled it away and then hurdled a man. So they'll start this one at the 25. Jackie Moon trying to reclaim the #1 seed. Or the #1 ranking, I should say. And Hummer brings him down. Remember, Vivek is a incredible outside the tackles runner. You gotta keep them inside the tackles. They're doing that so far. So 2nd and 13. Hand off up the middle. Clark Vivek. Big hit by Kerry Scoville.
That's good for a gain of 9.
3rd and 4 upcoming.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Critical 3rd down, 5 wide. Brink over the middle and dropped! Massive play from the defense. And they'll get off the field, so defense is owning it on both sides here to start the day. Florida State only really scored because they started at the 30. So this is returnable as well. So 7-0. Matt Mason gets his another shot at it, and there goes Rode McKnight. He can't break the tackle.
Gain of 8 yards.
Clearly, the season runs through Rode. 2nd and 3. Hand off Rode McKnight. He splits the D, and he gets 11. Potentially last play of the quarter here. Will they get it off? Yes, they do. It's Rode again. He bounces out and gets 2. So at the end of 1 in the New Heights Classic, it's 7-0 Florida State. What a start. Penn State playing tough here. Playing a lot better than I thought they would. So trips left. So 3rd and 4 here for Penn State. They flip the field. And they go to the screen and it doesn't work. Kellen Collins had a couple big plays in the, I think it was the national championship. So decision time here for Dave. Does he go for it, stay aggressive? No, they are going to punt, try to pin him deep here. So angles this one, and that's going to go into the end zone. So Florida State keeping a clean sheet here early. Looking to add some points. They'll start at their own 20. Fullback motion, play action, fakes everybody out. Now they go back to Vivek, putting people in a spin cycle.
Number 6 makes the catch.
He gets 6 yards out of it.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
As soon as they realized he didn't have the ball, the ball got thrown to him. 2nd and 4 up the gut, 1st down. Ty Trask on the tackle.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. 1st down.
Drop deep, drop deep. Hey, check Mike 57.
1st and 10. Brink yams it down the seam, almost intercepted by Kerry Scoville. That was his chance.
Intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Tight end right.
2nd and 10 now. Handoff right side, Clark Vivek. And oh, what a hit from Tony Calzone. Or no, that's Harley Sewell.
That makes it 3rd.
The transfer from Oklahoma. What a play. 3rd and 11. Chance to get off the field. They'll just hand it to Clark Vivek. And they bring him down. So yet another stop for Penn State. Penn State continues to prove everybody wrong that they are not just rolling over in this game.
Catch made at the 26-yard line.
So 1st and 10. Can Mason move the rock? Gives that to Road McKnight, and he goes down. He gets 8.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards.
Averaging 8 yards a carry.
It's 2nd and 2.
Nick Peters already 7 tackles. Quick throw, and it got hit by Maurice McKnight.
Nolan was the intended receiver on the play.
These screen passes have been so scary.
4 down. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Another 3rd down for Penn State. They'll just hand it off to Road. He gets it with ease.
That makes it 1st and 10.
So Penn State's moved the ball better than Florida State. Of course, the turnover is the big difference. There's another 1st for Road. A very interesting start to this game.
1st down.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
1st and 10. To keeper, and down he goes.
Makes the tackle. Loss of 4 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
Larry. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike.
2nd and 13 now. And Mason keeps it. He goes down. It's John Tuna. Or no, it's Jeff Grant. John Tuna's. Oh no. My God, my ears just got burned off by the frickin' war chant. No. I thought we were marked safe. So 3rd and 1,000,000. Mason throws it. It's caught. So Mason allergic to throwing it deep here.
That makes it 4th and 12.
And 7 for a 9, 11 yards. Brother, he's averaging less than 2 yards of completion. No chance. That might be the worst stat line we've ever seen. That's an Aaron Rodgers stat line, let me tell you. So here comes Florida State again. Hands it off to Clark Vivic, who pushes forward, carrying a fullback with him. He gets 7. Clark Vivic doing his best here. Halfway through this second quarter. Snap over the middle, hits it, and hits his man. First down, Kenneth Smith. Big play there for Florida State as they enter opponent territory. So across the 50, Penn State's got to hang on here. Full house. Brink over the middle, and that's caught and hung on to by Ryan Ball.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Right, Roger. 3 down. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
2nd and 3. Snap, yams it left side, and caught on the comeback, but they're going to get a flag for illegal touching. He was already out of bounds.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Illegal touching Cody Webb, the veteran, so it'll be 3rd and 8.
Still third down.
That's a loss of down penalty. So always a brutal one to take here. So 3rd and 8, empty set. 5 wide, burgers and fries. Brink, corner blitz, yams it right side, and they call it a catch. Caden Spinelli, the SFA tight end. I don't know if he was in, though. See if we get a review. No review, so he was in, so now they're in field goal range.
3 down.
Handoff Vivek. He finds a hole, he stiffies a man and gets 10. They'll mark him short, though.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Florida State starting to heat up on this one. Gotta watch out.
3 down. Hey, check Mike 57. Set. Oklahoma. Motion.
The snap for Brink, and all-out blitz. He yams it down the seam, out of bounds. So 3rd and inches yet again. The snap. It's a screen pass. He gets to Vivek, and Vivek does nothing with it. So Penn State's defense continues to come up huge here, holding the best team in the nation to only 7 points. And they're going for it. They're not bringing out the field goal unit. This would be 2 scores. What are you doing? Getting a little too aggressive here is Florida State. Dumps it off. He's not going to get it. Coach Jackie Moon approves of the call, and Tony Calzone turns him over. So this game stays 1 possession. Maybe Florida State's just that confident in their defense. Can Matt Mason use that as motivation? Motion man, they'll throw it. And he continues to lose yardage. Mason now has 8 completions for 9 yards. Oh, it's glorious. He has more attempts than yards. What a debut. Can we get more completions than yards, please? Yams it deep into the turf. 3rd and 12 now here for Matt Mason. Not the start to his career he would have wanted. So 3rd and 12, it's a keeper here. He hurdles a man, and Tuna brings him down. I think Penn State's just trying to get to the half down 7-0. They're going to have to play defense yet again. Very returnable kick here for Holiday. He gets across the 50. So Florida State gets another shot at it. Plenty of time. 2 timeouts. Minute 47 on the clock. Yams it left side, and it is tipped away by Bo West. Adrian Brink, not having a bad game, just, you know, average. Nothing crazy. But average at times is better than Ben Brothers ever was. He hits the open man. First down, Kenneth Smith. First down. Inside the 40 now. Pistol form 4 wide. The snap for Brink. He has some time, dumps it off Vivek, and Harley Sewell takes him down. Big hit. Second and 7. The snap. Yams it right side open, man, that's Vert Rouge! Vert Rouge with a big-time play. They're back in business. Brink on the screen, hits his man, and they bring him down. Cody Webb. Second and 10, clock is ticking, only 1 timeout. The snap for Brink. He takes off, he finds room, can he get there? No, they stack him up. Clock continues to roll. 3rd down. What is the call for Brink? Brink rolls right, on the run, into the turf. And they will bring out the field goal unit to add 3 points. So here is the kick, and it's good. So currently a cover here for Florida State, leading 10-0. Penn State not having the best half of football. Remember, they're on a scoreless watch here. We've only had 2 teams in game day history be blanked. Auburn and Texas State. Penn State does not want to be the 3rd coming off a national championship. The snap. Dumps it off. He gets 4. And they're not even going to try to do anything with the clock, so this should take us to halftime. As we hit halftime, folks, here in the New Heights Classic, Florida State leads 10-0. Great first half. I'm very impressed with the Penn State defense, only giving up 10 points. Like, I think if I would have told you Florida State would only have 10 points at half, you'd think Penn State was winning this game right now. That fumble to start the day was brutal. Likely only be 3-0 if they didn't fumble it. If you look at the first half stats, very evenly matched, but man, that pass yards for Penn State, their problem is quarterback. Remember, this is a team that tried to get Trice McSquirtle. They couldn't.
Number 83, deep to return.
Handoff.
Number 83 runs attack. Kickoff return 30 yards.
So 1st and 10 here for Florida State. They start the half. Throws this backwards. Risky business, as Pickens was right there. Tell you, this Penn State defense has only gotten better, I feel like. They gave up 35 against Stanford in the playoff, or in the championship, but man, most of their guys have returned. Added Otis Connors in the middle from the red shirt. Only lost Koala Cruz, but Harley Sewell is his replacement. Brinks a Yamit left. They haven't gotten too much pressure, though, I will say. Would like to see Dondrea Hummer get to the quarterback here in the second half. He made Team of the Year last year. So third down out of the half. Adrian Brink dumps off. They got to make a play, and they do. So 3 and out. What's so hard is Florida State has Moose Carmichael and Tony Tube-Socks on each tackle. Those are the 2 best linemen in the transfer portal. So this is returnable for Seymour, and he gets past the 35. So can Penn State find some momentum on the offensive side? They got to start feeding Road McKnight again. And they got to find a way to get some plus yardage through the air. Gonna be a keeper for Mason. Nobody thought he would keep it. There he goes. Big run. He gets 17. He does have some wiggle. Handoff. There, oh, big run for Kellen Collins. He gets 16 now. Watch out. Here comes Penn State on the ground. It's not Thad Russell running for 200, but it will do it. 31 yards away here. This is the deepest they've been in Florida State territory. And oh my gosh, overran. That was almost a pick 6 for number 49. I'm telling you, folks, these passes are not very good for Penn State. They got to keep it on the ground here. They will on this play. There goes Road McKnight. He can't slip through that hole. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Third down.
Now, Parkinson is a senior at kicker. Can he kick it from here? I do think so. 3rd and 6. Matt Mason yams it left side into the turf. He had him opened.
Nolan was the intended receiver on the play.
And they're going for it. So too far to kick, I guess. What is the call? 4th down for Penn State. The snap for Mason. He has a clean pocket. He has an open man, and he hits him. Eduardo Gladney gets the first. Here come the Nittany Lions. Their farthest pass of the day. 1st and 10. Can they do it again? Road McKnight stiffied a man, and he gets 8 out of it. Put his hand in the tuna on that one. 2nd and 4. Hands it off. Road McKnight. He gets close. It'll be 3rd down again.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Check 82. Watch 82. Ball's coming.
3rd down for Penn State. Split backs. To keeper. He floats it. Road 1-on-1 outside, and he gets stuffed. What a tackle from Taylen Crowley, the transfer from Fresno State. 1-on-1 with a touchdown on the line. The corner comes up clutch. So Parkinson comes on out to add points. Kick is up, and it's good. Penn State hanging in here, folks. Penn 3 as we're halfway through this third quarter. Neither offense has been all that impressive. Defensive battle if we've ever seen one. Penn State's defense has only gotten better from last year, but they got to keep stopping the best offense in the country. Second and 11 halfway through this third quarter. Is that Vivek at quarterback? It is. They hand it off to the running back. The Wildcat works. He gets around the corner.
That's good for a gain of 15 yards.
Ryan Ball for 15. I thought he was still going to be running, but he ran out of bounds on his own.
Double tight, double tight. Three down. Hey, check Mike 57.
Safety coming down. Motion handoff. Tailing Clark Vivek. He gets outside. This is where he's at his best. And there it is.
Carries the ball.
Do not let the floodgates open.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Do not let the floodgates open.
Watch 41, watch 41. Man, that's trash.
Across the 35. Clark Vivek again, and he gets 2 this time. Penn State's got to stand on their head yet again. Problem without having Ben Brothers is no pick opportunities. Adrian Brink hasn't been put in harm's way. Hands off to Vivek again. Another first down.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. First down.
Larry. Eat it up. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Check. Right.
Snap, handoff, Clark Vivek up the middle. Another hole for him. Breaks a tackle down to the goal line. He's starting to heat up here.
That makes it 1st and goal.
What a run from Vivek. A hurdle, broken tackle, finally brought down.
Come on, D. Hey, check Mike 57.
Can Penn State, can they find a way?
Set. Oklahoma.
Handoff Vivek, and he stayed out of the end zone. What is Vivek doing?
That brings up 2nd and
I don't know why he tried to avoid the end zone on that one. Second down, handoff Vivek, and still short.
no gain on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Third down now. The toss, right side, Vivek, he scores finally. As Florida State goes up by 14. So now big moment here for Penn State. They've got a spot. They got the field goal. Now can you get the touchdown? You have to respond. Got to respond in a big way here. The game's starting to open up a little bit for both sides.
With the return. Kickoff returns 29 yards.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
The snap for Mason. He'll step up. He'll yam this one. And they'll get that completed for 6.
Call it a gain of
So
6
Mason's
yards.
starting to stretch the field a little bit here. He's up to 29 yards.
All day. Hey, watch that. Check Mike.
Of course, it's a Penn State offense that is much better when they're able to run the ball. So there goes Mason. He keeps it. He gets 11.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down.
You need to keep this close so the run stays an option. 17-3. Dumps it off to Road McKnight. He'll break that tackle. He's still running, gets the first. Nice play by Rode.
That makes it first and 10.
Okay, just like that. Just like
4
that.
wide. Mason again. Hits Rode over the middle. He gets another 6.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it second and 4.
Penn State moving the rock now. Matt Mason has been efficient. Wonder if they take a seam shot here. Mason, he does. Oh, and it tipped away. That was a touchdown. DeAndre Goins laid out for it.
That'll bring up third and 4.
So 3rd and 4. Quick option. He spins, floats it out. Rode. He has to push. He pushes, and he doesn't get it. 4th down. They got to go for this.
4th down.
Check, tight right, tight right, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there.
4th down. Dare I say, game on the line. What is the call? Mason dumps it off, and it's incomplete. It's tailing Crowley again. He saved the touchdown on the last drive, and he knocks this one down. 17-3, Florida State in full control. Oh no, option to Vert Rouge. Watch out! Brink just eats it. He almost pitched that to the defense.
That'll bring up second and 11.
Second and 11, last play of the 3rd quarter here. Snap, they bring a blitz. Yams at one, and it's caught. What a catch by Vert Rouge.
Call it a gain of 16 yards. First down.
If this is even a catch, but I think it is. Vert Rouge having a great debut. So as we head to the 4th quarter of the New Heights Classic, folks, 17-3, Florida State. Our last 2 national champions battling it out. Number 1 versus number 2.
Double tight, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Down.
1st and 10.
Motion, motion, motion. Hey, check, 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 check. Hey.
Play action for Brink. He has all the time in the world. He'll yam that right side. Out of bounds. Vert Rouge gets 14. Vert Rouge having a great debut for the Seminoles. 5 for 73.
Here we go, here we go. Mike's 57, 57's right. Set.
Brink with the keeper. Not known for the speed, but he gets 5 out of it.
Call it a gain of 4
I
yards.
think he only has 68 speed, but makes it work.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 57's the mic. Mark 57. Down.
Hand off. Vivek. He'll get the first.
6 on the run. Call it a gain of 6
Good day for Vivek. 2 touchdowns, 120. He's in the Heisman conversation already.
3 down. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Play action. Brink. He aims that right side. That could be picked. Oh, it's dropped by Pickens.
Number 85 was the
That was the play. He had space down the sideline as well. 2nd and 10. Hand off Vivek. He finds room. Another 1st and more.
gain of 16 yards.
Brutal. That drop pick was the opportunity. So 17-3, 8 minutes left. A 3rd score may just end it. Vivek, stiffy to man, breaks a tackle, touchdown, Clark Vivek. You might be getting an early look at the Heisman favorite. $24-3.
The extra point attempt is good.
So it looks like Florida State's finally found some answers here late in this game. As they'll return this.
Seymour returns the kick. Kickoff return 16 yards.
You don't want that. You don't want that. Man left, man left. Four down, four down.
24-3.
One set. Check Mike 54.
Set, ready, check. 200, check.
Snap, gets it to Road. Can they get some blocking? No, they can't.
Reception. That's a gain of 1 on the play.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Matt Mason just not the best debut.
Check Mike 54.
Dumps this one off to Road. He'll stiffy a man and get a first. Can the defending champs get a touchdown, though? That's the question.
First down.
They had their chance. They needed Road McKnight to break a tackle. The snap has all the time in the world here. And he's just going to end up taking off. And are they going to call that a sack? No. McKnight doesn't get to him in time.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9 now for the Nittany Lions.
Four down. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
Quick throw out of bounds. So 3rd and 9 now.
Larry. See it out. Hey, one set.
3rd and 9, Matt Mason has time. Yams it left side, tipped away.
Ball's incomplete. Number 24 breaks it up. That'll
And they're
bring up
going
4th
for
down.
it.
Let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
4th down, empty set. Matt Mason, he's instantly hit. And that's a turnover on downs, just no chance on that one. And this game quickly going from a good defensive matchup to an ugly blowout.
Tight right.
24-3, chance to make it 31-3.
Check Mike 57.
Brink will yam it off the back toe and incomplete. We got a flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
They're calling pass interference on the defense.
Automatic first down.
I don't know, Jim. That was not catchable. So free 15 yards now. Going from bad to worse here for the defending champs. Yams that one open, man. Vert Rouge, touchdown, Florida State. It's getting out of hand here late. Penn State's defense was hanging in there for about 2.5 quarters.
The kick is good. Seymour to return.
Whoa, wind. So Florida State making a statement to the world that, yeah, they choked the back-to-back, but that this is a dynasty, that they should be the favorite in season 21.
Check Mike 54.
Mason hits Road McKnight over the middle, another first down. At 6 and some change.
That makes it 1st and 10.
The snap. Dumps it off. Road. Gets himself 8.
Gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
So up to 78 yards. Looks like Matt Mason has a chance to eclipse the Gamara line. Dumps this one off, and he's short. So it'll be 3rd and 1 upcoming. And there goes Matt Mason. He gets a big play up the seam.
That's good for a gain of 23 yards.
Nice run there. So now at the 30, down by 28. Dumps this one off to Road, and he does nothing.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Larry. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's pick it up. It's our time.
Snap now, Matt Mason yams it deep, hits him down the seam, burst down Aaron Hawley.
Number 24 on the tackle at the 12-yard line. First down.
Nice play there. And now here comes Penn State. Game pretty much out of reach, but still playing tough. Looks like they're finally getting things to click a little bit.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Motion. Quick option. Mason. Ooh, takes an ugly hit.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Let's go.
Never pitched it.
2nd and 6.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
2nd and 6 now, 4 minutes left. Mason handoff, and Rowe gets smoked by McKnight. Maurice McKnight has had one heck of a game. He's been everywhere.
Tight right, Roger.
So 3rd and 10.
4 down. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Let's go.
Mason yams it, and he had an open man. He just couldn't actually throw the ball.
Receiver on the play.
And we're going for it.
4 down. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
4th and 10. Mason has to yam it in, incomplete. So another turnover. It looks like Penn State's gonna all get 3 bombed. Another tomahawk chop has hit the Lions.
Larry.
So now they can just run out the clock here.
Mike, Mark 57.
I smell fear in that old.
Brink goes backwards.
Makes the tackle. Loss of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
Check tight right.
So no touchdown given up for Florida State yet.
3 down. Down. 10, 20. Motion. Hut.
So running clock now as we approach the 3-minute mark. The snap. There goes Brink again, and he is sacked.
Makes the sack. No gain. That brings up 3rd and 14.
Third and 14 now.
3 down. Set. Oklahoma.
Motion. Hands it off to Clark Vivek. He gets nothing. They'll have to punt.
That's a gain of 6 on the play.
So we've never seen crazier. A 28-point comeback in 2 minutes. Can Penn State pull off a miracle? We're just going to run clock here. We'd have to involve 3 onside kicks. They almost get to the punt. This one is returnable.
41-yard punt.
So 90 seconds in a dream for Penn State. Can they get a touchdown at least? Give their fans something to cheer about, those who came to Texas. Mason with the keeper. And he gets a nice move, and he's inside the 30. Mason has been really good on the ground. It's just his pass game has been not very good. Yams this one, hits his man. That's Hawley. It's 15.
Number 45 on the tackle at the 14-yard line. First down.
Penn State moving the ball yet again. They've been inside the red zone, I think, 3 times, but they only have 3 points.
Watch two.
3 minute left. Mason hands it off Eduardo Gladney. He is stacked up.
Tight end left. 4 down.
So a minute left.
Check Mike 54. Mike.
And off road, he reverses field and takes a lick. It'll be 3rd and 6.
I got you, punk.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
The snap for Mason. He yams it and caught! Touchdown, Tim Nolan. He scrapes it off the grass. What a catch. And they're going to review it. I think it's a catch. Wonder what they're going to call here. Are they seeing if he was down?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And it stands. Touchdown, Penn State. Nicely done. Dave gets a nice play.
The extra point attempt is good.
Now the onside kick. They should all but decide it. The onside kick. And oh no, they have trouble with it and they get it.
Onside kick.
Don't count out Penn State, folks.
Man left.
People of Florida State and Lone Wolf are seething right now.
Check Mike 54.
And Penn State just runs the ball. I don't think they're too inclined to score here.
Bring up 2nd and 11. Penalty flag thrown.
And we got a penalty now, a false start.
False start, offense.
Isn't that a 10-second runoff?
Still second down.
Here we go. Tight right.
42 seconds now here for Penn State.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike.
And that's a sack.
That's a loss of 6 yards.
So 3rd and 1,000,000. Mason just dumps it off the road, McKnight. It'll be 4th down now. Last play. 4th down. Mason yams this one deep and incomplete. I thought it was a pretty good throw. Just missed him. So that should do it here, folks.
3 down. Check number 6.
And as we hit triple zeros here in the New Heights Classic, Florida State wins it. They were up 10-0 at the break. Won 31-10. Dominant fashion here from the defense. as they start their road trying to get back to the national championship as the best roster in the nation. Great game from Clark Vivek. And for Penn State, the new quarterback showed some promise, but needs a lot of work. All right, so that will do it, folks. Great game. We'll check stats, of course, before we get out of here. Pipeline recruits will be released in a little bit. I'm going to post the games first. Highlights from today. VODs will be on YouTube. Highlights will be uploaded probably tomorrow. And yeah, week 0's in the books. So now everybody else in week 1 gets their first game. All right, so let's check the stats. Scoring summary, of course. Very slow start. So Brink goes 1926, 154 and a score in his debut. Vivek had 155 and 3 scores. Rouge had 88 yards. McPeters had 13 tackles, 3 TFLs for McKnight, 2 sacks on the day. No picks. 3 deflections, and the forced fumble was Jonte Tuna for DeAndre Goins. Matt Mason, 132 and a score. Rowe to McKnight and Matt Mason were a good duo, but they just couldn't really pass the ball today. On defense, Tony Calzoni, 8 tackles, 3 TFLs. He had a sack. No picks. Couple deflections, and no fumbles. So that will do it for week 0. Let's get our players of the game, and then we'll dip on out of here. We'll see you guys next Saturday for week 1. So players of the game, Matt Mason, Tony Calzoni, Clark Vivek, and Jonte Tuna, 3 out of 4 SFA players. And then let me pay you guys out as well. So this is a Florida State cover for BearCave. So let's pay you guys out. 95% of the money on Florida State. And that will do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week.